Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 7 news apps for Boston and Miami. Now, this is the first time that Sunbeam Television, which owns both of these stations, have now put their own apps for Roku players and Roku TVs. Now, before all of that, the only way you was able to check out both of these stations is through their websites, which was WSVN and 7 News, WHDH.com. But ever since then, they seem to have slowly expanded their distribution of their local news by first partnering with Amazon Fire TV to put their live newscasts and video clips on the Fire TV news app in late 2021. And then last year, they expanded by partnering with View It, which made it the first time that you could actually view the live streams of 7 newscasts on Roku along with news replays of it. But now, earlier this month, Sunbeam has finally developed their own apps for both news departments and put on the Roku. So we're going to take a look at this and see what it has to offer. Now, this is a very simple app, both of these from Boston and Miami. So let's take a look at 7 is Boston. And by the way, when you load up, it gives you the date and it even tells you the time on the top right corner. So from there, you can take a look at all of your local news, video clips. Plus, you can take a look at the live stream of their newscasts. As you can see, the Boston 7 News. So you can take a look at the newscast live. Now, as of recording, as you can see, the time is 2 o'clock. So they're not on the air right now. They're usually on the air from 5 to 9 on the weekdays, noon to 1, and then 4 until 7, and then 9 to 11:35. So keep that noted with the time schedule there. Those are the ways you can check out the news live. And if you check out the live stream outside that period, you get to see replays of it. So keep that noted. Now, you get, like I said, the local news, so all the news clips, and then you can check out their segments like their investigations and stuff that they think you should check out. So let's see that video. As you can see, showing a video about a dog who was a daredevil. Now, keep in mind with all what they do, they always have these cheesy, catchphrases and things like that. Because, both of these stations, they're not really like your typical station, your local news station. They basically have this tabloid-like format, so keep that noted. But there it is, the 7 News app. A very simple news app where you can take a look at all the clips and a live stream of the news on the Boston feed. Same thing on the Miami version of 7 News. So you can take a look at the live stream, and if you catch the live stream with news outside of the scheduled time period, you take a look at the replay of the news instead. And obviously, of course, if there's any breaking news, they'll pop up with a live stream of it outside as well. Of course, you get the clips as well in Miami. So you can take a look at the clips. And they have news in Miami-Dade, Broward, and of course, they got their investigation segments and more. Seems like you get more categories with more segments from Miami than you get in Boston, but still, for the first time ever, Roku now has 7 News apps. Now, hopefully they can expand, Sunbeam can expand this distribution a little bit more and actually integrate the live streams into the Roku channels, live TV, and the local news section that's coming soon to the Roku home screen. Hopefully Sunbeam is able to partner with Roku actually and be able to do that. So keep all of that noted. Just like they partner with Fire TV to put their live streams on the news apps. Hopefully they can do the same with Roku and its local news section that's coming soon. As you probably know, if you can tell from the images from Roku's announcement of that new feature, they partner with NBC, Fox, and CBS. By the way, too, I even saw, and probably you, unless you're a night owl like me, you probably didn't notice, but I literally saw a couple of nights ago the Roku channel offering live feeds of select grade TV stations, and most of them didn't even work. Only two of them worked, and that was Atlanta News First and one from Connecticut Channel 3. And it didn't actually show like a live stream of Gray's content. Instead, it showed content from the Linear channel where they aired CBS News overnight. So probably that's still in the testing phase, and probably by the time Roku rolls out the update for OS 12 with the local news feature, hopefully they'll have the all of the great TV stations up and running with their streaming feed. So keep that noted. All right, so do you like 7 News and the tabloid format of how they produce the news with the fast pace and all the flashy graphics and the newsplex and all that? Let me know in the comments. Will you actually view the 7 News channels, or do you have another local news channel or local news affiliates that you would prefer watching instead? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this edition of Roku Now. Hopefully you got the most out of your Roku experience for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.